Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So Immortal is a epic historical fantasy romance, and it is my best, my biggest, my most ambitious project that I've ever worked on. It is the longest book I've ever written, and I've been working on it for years, and it's the biggest one because it has companion books and a TV series scripts I've been writing. It is essentially my book baby, even beyond my debut novel, which was Hunter. And so I spent a lot of time editing and working on this even before I sent it to my editor. So shout out to H.A. Pruitt, who helped me edit this book. And so this is the vlog series as I edited Immortal. So yeah, it's a very long process. I hope you'll stick with me through the series. It was definitely really fun because I was like editing what my editor had said. I was editing for myself and the story and all the developmental stuff. I was historically fact checking. There's one section in here where I was also checking, a Japanese friend of mine had beta read the Japanese section, so I was watching for all that stuff. So I was pretty overwhelmed, but this is so fun, and I hope you guys are gonna really enjoy this. So yeah, stick with me, and I hope you really enjoy this. Hey everyone, so I don't know what day of editing Immortal it is. I think it's like 5 or 4, maybe it's 6, I don't know. But I was trying to watch my previous videos to find out, and for some reason I couldn't find a part where I said the day. So if I did, I'll put it up here on the screen and figure it out. I don't know why my hair's being stupid. But it's November 10th. It's November 10th and it's 9:36. Yeah, 9:36. I've got my editing done, my writing done, and I'm getting ready to start editing Immortal. I've got a huge to-do list, extra projects that I can't talk about, that are secret, that may overlap with proofreading Wildfire, so I'll navigate that when it happens. If I have any vlogs on any of this up, they'll be here on the screen, but I'm just gonna delve into Immortal, and my goal is to finish Egypt and the next one after that, which is Joppa. I'm not sure if I'll have enough time to delve into Rome, probably not, but I just want to finish Egypt tonight, and get past that in Joppa, so we'll see. That's my goal. So I'm gonna get to work, and I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time vlogging because I really need to start buckling down and getting to work because my to-do list is just continuing to grow. So I'm gonna work on that, and I think that's everything. So I will check in with you guys when something important happens. Okay, so here's the thing. It's still day, I don't know, 5, 6 of editing Immortal, and it's November 10th. It is now 11:17. My husband's gonna be getting ready to come on his way home. I've got to fix his pizza and my dinner. And I just finished the Egypt arc. I'm on the last entry trying to finalize that before this evening so I actually complete my goal. But I realized that the whole thing is just one big giant plot hole, because one of the main kind of like storylines that's like pushing things forward here is that there was Pharaoh Epiphanes. I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's Pharaoh Epiphanes, was like a Greek pharaoh, and there was like the Greeks were kind of taken over, and so there was another pharaoh that was one was Lower Egypt, the other was Upper Egypt, I don't remember, but either way, the other pharaoh, the Egyptian one, was rebelling against the Greek one, and now I don't even think that other one existed. I don't know where I got the name from. Either I'm spelling his name wrong or whatever, but every source and site I find that has like a timeline of the rulers only list Pharaoh Epiphanes, which does line up with the timing and everything, but like I don't know if this other pharaoh exists, so I'm having my husband suggested you could just change him from being a pharaoh to like a rebel leader, and I was like, okay, that could work, but what if I use his name and then he is actually a pharaoh and then I get that wrong? So I'm just like, what do I do? And I've got to I want to get this done, so I just wanted to fill you guys in. Apparently there's a Facebook page for this pharaoh. I'm not sure what is going on there or where I got my original source. That's the thing, is my original source was also a little wrong about Seth, or Set, one of the Egyptian gods. So I don't know what I read from my original source, but it seems like it was just not right. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out, so I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so it is still day 5 or whatever of editing Immortal, and it is now 1:09 a.m. so it's technically November 11th, but it's the 10th for me. I haven't gone to bed, so I've spent the rest of the time till my husband came home researching this. I'm going to research it a little bit more, but I think what I may do is take out the pharaoh's name, because I found information on the rebellion and that there was like, basically what we do know is that there was like an Egyptian pharaoh put in power in Upper Egypt, while Pharaoh Ptolemy Epiphanes, or whatever his name was, ruled Lower Egypt, which was actually up here. So like Upper Egypt, Lower Egypt, I think. But anyways, and the Egyptian pharaoh rebelled against the Greek pharaoh because they wanted an Egyptian on the throne. So there was 2 pharaohs that were mentioned, and then one fell, and then the next one fell, and I think that one fell in 186 BC, and mine is 185 BC. So I'm a year off, but I can't change the year. And these rebellions kind of did happen in the same general time period. So I think what I may do is just take away the pharaoh's name, because I found other sources that did mention the pharaoh that I was talking about. And I think the reason why I couldn't find his name at all was that he goes by a different name, but I did look up that name too and couldn't find but like one source that cited him. Seems to be a credible source, but I'm still like, usually I like confirmation with multiple sources. So I don't know. It's just basically leaving me with, okay, maybe we need to change this or something. So I think that my final decision is going to be taking the pharaoh's name out, and I'll just have them mention just a pharaoh, like we support the Egyptian pharaoh, you know, kind of leave it vague, because I don't want to get that information wrong. I don't want the time period to be wrong. There was a rebellion during this time period anyway. And I couldn't even find a source that confirmed the one that mentioned the other pharaoh fell, because I found 2 or 3 other sources that said it was till 184, which BC time keeps going down, so that would have actually been in the same time period. So I don't know when exactly. The other reason is that this time period was very vague because the Greeks didn't include a lot of history about it, and the Great Revolt was actually mentioned in the Rosetta Stone. So I'm actually kind of excited about that part, but it's just that's our only source of information about this revolt, and it was like considered propaganda, so there's not a whole lot of information about how true it was and the timing and all that. So I don't know which source is true, because I found one that said, oh, this guy fell in 186, and then I found another one that said the Great Revolt lasted until 184, and I had 2 sources that said that, and then I've got another source that had a completely different pharaoh mentioned at the same time. So who knows? I'm just gonna take the pharaoh's name out. I feel like that would be the simplest thing, but I still have things to do. So once I'm done with this, I'm gonna react to a video. I was hoping to work on my YouTube channel because I'm falling behind on that because of everything else, and then I go work on Proofreading Wildfire, secret project that I can't talk about, and hopefully have some me time before I go insane. So I think, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do real quick, and I'll check in with you guys when I get it done. My computer decided to crash. Not really crash, but it froze. So I had to restart it the sucky way and go from there. So I hadn't gotten anything fixed yet, so hopefully I don't lose data. So I'm going to see what happens. The good news is it all appears to be there. I'm going to double check Tides of War because that's where I lost data the last time, but so far so good. Hey everyone, so I finished figuring it out. The documents are okay. I double checked the Tides of War. I took out mention of the pharaoh's name, so it all works. So I finished Egypt and I got to my goal, and it's still only 1:32 a.m. so that leaves me time. So I'm going to get my other stuff done, and I'll check in with you guys the next time I get to edit Immortal. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Liking my videos really helps push these videos into the algorithm. That's the way the algorithm works, so I appreciate every one of you who like these videos and watch them and stick with me. And in the meantime, if you liked this episode in the vlog series, then check out the next one. It'll be up as a premiere unless you're already watching this after it's out, but either way, check it out. You don't want to miss it. This is super, super exciting stuff.